welcome, gentlemen. I'm really proud to have been able to build this for you guys. I say it every year that it's my honor and privilege to be able to host a competition to make you guys proud to be competing at the level that you're at. So we've got 2 days of competition here. Top 20 today, top 8 tomorrow, and your college kids. Please be nice to the college guys backstage. Please be ready to compete because we're going to kick this off at 5 o'clock for competition. Questions for me? And thank you so much, gentlemen, and welcome. I'm looking forward to the great competition this weekend. And congratulations to you all for advancing to the finals.
There's 5 different recordings of that gunshot, and they're all spaced at different lengths of time. Anywhere between half a second, I think 0.7 seconds, and 1.5 seconds, in 2/10 intervals. So that it's not, you can't time it out like you can the Rich's normal start. It's a varied start.
Which is
They're all mixed up.
we always try to do with the chain.
And we might want to just remind people about how the national team is selected for the Europe, where the fastest stand-up block time from today's 2 pools will be the first guy selected. The fastest underhand time, excluding whoever was the fastest stand-up block time, would be the next guy selected. Fastest single block time, excluding those 2 guys. Third guy selected. Fastest stock saw time, excluding those 3 guys. It's the next guy selected. Then the U.S. champion is automatically the 5th person on the team. If the U.S. champion is one of those first 4 guys, then the advisory committee will select from the people here who's going to be the 5th guy.
Good, thanks guys. Good luck today.
You're good players. That's different people.
That's right. We like different people.
Let's begin the lining up process.
The rear, man.
Stihl TimberSports Championships here. The U.S. champion. Finals 3 going there. Each gentleman wants to make sure that wall is
All right, gentlemen. Timers ready. Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Again, in interesting contrast to body styles here, our Lumber Junior, one of the strongest men on the Stihl TimberSports series, bringing from the muscle holler down the left. Down right, Lumber Junior actually chopped it, likes to block. And our Lumber Junior, low behind him.
I've made a cheap bottom board and paid for it with a top board, and that's what cost me the race. It's, you know, I have to make sure I'm close. If I don't, I screw up, and that's what happened there. Hopefully I'll be able to do it again, but we'll see what happens. Dave's still young.
So when I went and put my, I did 6. When I put my 4th hit in there, it cut a little higher, so there was a little bit of loose wood there. I didn't have that cleared out. So when I put my board in, my board went in, clicked on that, and it just kind of came right out when I put weight on it. So I had to get back up, just bore that out a little bit because that chip was up a little high. Put like 4 or 5 more hits in, and then threw board in and got up there. So, but we'll go to the next event.
Too good of a pocket on the first pocket, which doesn't sound like a bad problem to have, but it was up too high. I couldn't get into my next pocket. Couldn't see, so the chips weren't clearing. So it was just a tough go. Well, I always feel confident up top, but you can't get up there, you get tired, your chop worse, chop slower. Just fell apart, but I'm ready to go for the next ones.
In addition to being tough at the same time when people are going to throw.
Yeah, it was good. I just did barely enough, you know. Like, it's hard having to be the first event because you're always a little too wound up, and that's my problem. You know, after sitting in a car for 3,000 miles, I was ready to go, man. When I was standing there getting ready, it was hard not to be amped up. Now it's on to the stock saw and see how that goes. One event at a time.
Get set.
Funny.
Good run. The wood felt funny?
It was smooth, but like the way those cut, it's like you have to put different pressure on every time, no matter what, you know? Like every cut's different.
Real quick to the wood, you had a good change. Your down cut was fast. Your up cut, I thought, was a little heavy and light.
It's just hard to get the, yeah, it's hard to get the...
A good time.
That one will know that.
I felt great. The best I felt any sauce was felt nice.
Just cut out the bottom, get about that much of the bar.
One, go!
Same thing, these gentlemen are going to be putting first in a pair of up hits and then a pair of down hits to draw that first chip. Good piece. There's a white pine on the deck right now, making their final down hits and driving across. They'll turn together. Nathan Waterfield reaching down and then up to the sky. Team Schlerman coming at them from both sides, putting in some big, powerful blows. This deck is shaking. Look out.
Waterfield coming on first, followed.
And on station 2, Rob Weibel.
Things that go through my mind like before an event is, you know, how I'm gonna put my hits in.
I'm not certain that I saw anything. Adrian, what did you see?
Just placing the blows where they need to be, and then
He sometimes
you know, going through my mind too a pattern. You know, if I'm going to open up 1-1, if I'm going to open 2, and that's just a difference of how many hits you're going to put in. So it's just have to kind of see what presents itself and have a backup plan if that doesn't really work.
3, 2, 1, go!
Back over 2 up and 2 down. The guy who spent time in Tasmania this off-season and is looking to cut the logs. He's in 7 in the front. 1 up, 1 down, 2 up. And this he's looking to grab his log and his full length apart. Matthew over.
I've been hanging out with the 3 brewery guys. You gotta pick your friend. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well paid to Cowboy, California, Mike Forrester. Guy works in the woods and doing dirt work. Long-standing competitor. They turn together, folks. 1 up and 1 down to the back, and they're making their rotation. And as soon as they feel like they're halfway there, they start to drive.
Great!
2 up and 2 down for most of these gentlemen. Right off. Dave right behind. If it doesn't think they got a little bit of further water, 1 up and 1 down.
It's a pattern. Try and cut it in 8 and 8. See if I can still do it. See what happens.
3, 2, 1, go!
Jason Lentz, a guy who could be a tight end in the NFL or power forward in the NBA. Big, long, tall guy. Martin Porter Jr., a guy with a clean jerk over 200 kilos. They're turning together in just under 10 seconds.
Three, two, one, go!
Very different song style match. Everything that first saw back and forth. Like Stihl flattening out and reaching back and forth that saw. They're just going together and Mike is off.
I felt pretty good about it. I decided going into the cut that all I needed to do was just be really aggressive and go as hard as I could, and I thought I maintained a good pace, but then my son just told me that I was slow as I could be. 13 strokes in 13 seconds. You want to be under 9/10 per stroke is good. 8 is awesome, which is what this guy usually is. But I'm an old man, I'll take a second a stroke.
Yeah, I'm still a smooth cut. So.
Well, during a race, I mean, you just have to focus on the race and kind of feel what the saw is doing, see if you need to add a little more weight or if you can go a little quicker. During training sessions, you focus on keeping the saw level, cutting your far wood a lot. But in a race, you can't. If you're thinking about that stuff, you're losing.
We have a mishmash.
All right, gentlemen, timers ready. Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Both these guys using every tooth on the saw, back and forth, even though they wouldn't out. Keeping that saw happy and still with lawn chips. Nathan Waterfield using every inch. He's using the short wood and off.
I didn't attack the top of the wood. I mean, I don't ever get to run my competition saw, my good competition saw. You know, when you train with a saw that's not as fresh, not as hungry as a racing saw, you have a tendency to weight them hard. And when I took a practice cut with my good saw at home, you know, I was overweighting the saw. So I was really hesitating on the start to really give it, and it cost me. I just needed to attack the top with the same sort of action as what I do, but I second guessed myself. I didn't want to hang it. You know, there's too much conservative. Everything in this round is all about not screwing up. You know, it's so much conservatism, it's not even funny, and it actually sucks. Right. Like, I would love to just, no repercussions, just go flat out in every single race. But it's all the time up here, you're like, don't fuck up, don't screw up, you know? So, tomorrow I'll just blow out. I mean, tomorrow I'll just flat out, if I can make it, just go fast as I can, as much weight as I can put on it, just freaking go. Yeah. And nothing after tomorrow, so yeah, just go for it then.
It was like 3 into it. It was, I don't know if I just put too much on it. Yeah, like I wasn't flat. And then all of a sudden just the nose and every pole was hanging up. Hopefully it didn't work out. That even could have been me trying to pull down too soon.
Daryl Weekland and Matt Slingerland here, 2 guys who compete against each other in this.
Just looking at what everybody else is doing, to doing well and doing poorly, and trying to mentally prepare myself not to do that. Don't drop the nose of the saw, keep your momentum up. This wood looks pretty sturdy. I kind of figured it was going to be 13-second wood, but you know, that's still a good time in this size block. So just trying to get my spot.
Timers ready. Contestants ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Down the sail running the Wednesday saw, kind of stereotypical flying technique, using back and forth, using every indication that the saw could move it up, giving that short wood. Like that's what the 2 points saw. Out of the sail. Unofficially off.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good cut at 12.8. Anytime you're in the 12s and 19-inch wood, I mean, you're doing your job, you're doing it well. I didn't have it together on the top half of the block. It just wasn't working for me. I was stuffing it. I wasn't feeding it correctly, so it's something I got to work on. But today, I mean, it's kind of the shining light in the day for me. Confident in my saw and confident in what I did, so I think that's how One of the reasons why I did so well. I just believed in myself, I guess.
1, 2, 3.
This one, you see these gentlemen have got 4 across the other hand.
3, 2, 1, go!
4 thoroughbreds pulling out of the tracks. They're going to go about halfway through the series of drives and chips. Drives on your dominant hand side, chips on the other, they make the turn. Nathan Waterfield buried that axe right up to the eye. He's got some big chunks coming out of his log. Taking another round through, he's going to start his drives off. Well done, Bucket. Got one more fiber at the bottom of that log. Another 13-inch diameter of wood, and that would be
3, 2, 1, go!
They're going deep, sinking to the handle. 1-1, he's on the bottom. Matthew is driving. He's around. Good piece of wood on the first stand. All these gentlemen are opening up some big chips. They got those logs shaking.
Set unofficially at 18.23. Who's going to break through first? Jason Lutz, unofficially.
Trying to make sure nobody cut footholds. Make sure that.
Ready. Contestants ready. 60 seconds to warm up your saw.
Matt Bolton is off. Mike Sleerland has 60 seconds to make his cut. Please do not enter the stage. 60 seconds to make the cut.
I don't really want to tell you what happened because it's not very complimentary, but what actually happened is when I picked the saw up, I was standing too close to the log, and I pulled the saw back, and the carburetor hit my stomach, and I choked the saw out. But then after I got the 3 cuts off, it turns out that I put the saw in the same spot for the first attempt as well as the second attempt, and so the wood disintegrated and I ended up being disqualified. So now in order to get in, one of the 2 people that I'm currently tied with would have to also DQ, and then we'll have a stock saw off to see who makes the final. Died, I figured out.
I can see it. There's a bunch of fuel right there.
Just as it died, I realized what it was.
I'm sorry, man, but you just made it freaking easy.
Yeah, all you gotta do is...
I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, you can go out and DQ.
Thank you.
Please do.
I owe you a beer.
You owe me 5.
I owe you more than that.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
Good synthro out. Looks like we've got some Stihl TimberSports camo trucker hats.
Looks like the way the points are shaking out right now, a conservative cut will get me into tomorrow, so I'm just planning on doing that. Yeah, you don't want to go too slow, it kind of throws you off, but just make sure the saw gets started good, pick it up, and make your 3 cuts.
I don't feel too confident on that being fast enough to get the job done.
Make this 7 flat.
This was a run.
I mean, the bottom line is that Cal's gonna go for it. If he beats it, he'll cut a 6.2.
I mean, I wanted to go faster, but that's just the way it is.
I can't, even if I win, I can't get in, so I'm going for it.
Yeah, lay it all
yeah,
down.
lay it out, yeah. See what happens.
He's going for a record, I'm sure.
He's going for broke.
Yeah.
Judd's going to get 3 cuts.
Get set.
That could be less than 6.
Get it up for my shoulder!
You know what we're doing? We're going home. We're going to train. 364 more days till tryouts.
Yeah, you know, today was, you know, somewhat conservative. You know, I still tried to go out and make the best races I could. So tomorrow is going to be sort of like the all-out day. You know, it's like going to go for a max, and we'll be pushing everything to the max. You know, we'll try to get you know, the chopping events to the max, and sawing it's going to be all out. So hopefully, it all works out.
Yeah.